Hello and welcome to Boach TV, where maths is taught the easy way. Today we're going to look at the idea and concept of Venn diagram. I think a lot of people have challenges with Venn diagram, but I want to break it down to the very simplest way so that we all understand it. Now, Venn diagram was propounded by John Venn, and John Venn propounded this very theory in the 1800s, very long ago. But as of today, 2021, 2022, 2023, we are still using Venn diagram. So what the idea of this Venn diagram? Now, when John Venn brought up this Venn diagram, people articulated that he took it from another person called Euler, because Euler was into drawing of diagrams. Now let's cut all the history about the Venn diagram and let's come to what he was talking about. Now, Venn diagram is used to distribute. When we are distributing items or we are sharing items for among people, that is when Venn diagram comes in. Now, as far as Venn diagram is concerned, when we are distributing among people, we don't have to get half. Now let's assume I'm sharing three oranges for two people. I'm sharing 3 oranges for 2 people. So the person here, let's say this is Amma and this is Kofi. Now Amma takes one, and Kofi also takes one. Now, with the best of knowledge, what we have to do is that the remaining one, mango or orange or whatever, we'll just get a knife and cut into 2. But John Venn said that we don't have to divide into 2. It has to be there, being for Amma and also being for Kojo. There's no need for cutting it into 2. So this very one, it belongs to Amma. At the same time, it belongs to Kofi as well. You understand? That is the idea of Venn diagram. So this very mango or orange we have over here becomes the intersection between the two. It belongs to Amma and belongs to Kofi. Okay, that's the main idea of Venn diagram. Now let's look at this. Now let's start with two sets Venn diagrams. Now with the 2 set Venn diagrams, it starts with 2 circles drawn like this. We use two circles, and each circle represents a particular item. Maybe when you're talking about mangoes and oranges, one circle represents mango, one circle represents orange. When we're talking about football and volleyball, one circle represents volleyball, the other circle represents football. Now these 2 circles will later generate to form another circle. So we will get one circle like this, and a small one in between them, and a bigger circle like this. This is how it's going to be. Now with this one, it means that the circle here belongs to, let's say if this is maths and this is science, the circle here belongs to only maths. The circle here belongs to only science. The circle in the middle belongs to maths and also belongs to science. Like the same way we did over here. As we said, this mango belongs to Amma, this mango belongs to Kofi, but the mango in the middle belongs to both of them. So bringing this idea down here, this one is the Amma, this one is the Kofi, and the one left in the middle is for both of them. This is what I mean. Now, this circle here will be reduced in a way that we will see it drawn like this. Then the small circle will come in the middle. Then also another one also will come like this. It means that part of this circle belongs to the circle in the middle. Part of this circle also belongs to the circle in the middle. So this is how this circle will be. You will see it. You will not see it as a full circle because there's 2 circles has given us another circle in the middle. So it has reduced part of this circle. So it means that anyone in any of these 2 circles belongs to that particular subject or that particular thing alone. And the one also here belongs to this particular circle alone. But the one in the middle belongs to both of them. Now, going forward, Venn diagram, the 2 set problem, it is drawn like this. Hello. Now, the circle here, that's what I was talking about. This very one here is what I was talking about. That one is for one particular subject only. and this one is also for the other subject only. But the circle in the middle, the new circle that the two circle has formed, that particular circle is for both of them. So let's take this for example. So in a class there are 40 students in a class. That's the number of students we have in the class, 40 students. But we say maths, let's say the number of students who pass maybe maths, they are 25. And the number of students who pass, let's say science, they are 30. Now, we are saying that in the class, the number of students in the class are 40. But 25 pass maths and 30 pass science. But if we add these two, we are getting 55. Is it not more than the number of students in the class? It is, but it doesn't make the question wrong. That is why we have to use Venn diagram. And also, because Venn diagram deals with human beings, it deals with cars, it deals with other things, there's no way we have to get negative, because we don't have a negative human being. Hello? So let's look at this particular question that we have. Now, so in this circle, this very circle we have here belongs to mass. And this circle we have there belongs to science. So I can use M here and say the number of math students are 25. And the number of science students are 30. Now, someone will say that, say, your Venn diagram is not complete because we put it in the box. Yes, it's true. We put it in the box because I want you to know the idea of everything we are doing. That's why I did not put it in the box. Now, we will come to the box later. Now, we want to know the universal. Let's hold on with the universal, then let's concentrate on this one. So now we can see that these math people, when the teacher entered the class to call the math people, 25 people stood up. Then among the 25 that stood up, when they were calling the science people to, some also stood up from that 25 people again. It means that there are some people who pass the science and also pass the maths. So those people are some part of the mass number. We have the 25 over there, and the same people are also part of the science that we have the 30 over there. So the idea is, let's bring that people out of the 30 and 25 so that we will know those who pass the mass only. That is this side. We will know those who pass mass only, and also know people who pass science only, and those people will also always be in the middle. Now, so we will have here 25. Then now the number that pass both, we don't know. So we will use any letter you want. Let's say X. So we subtract X from this one. The same thing, we'll bring the 30 here, then we subtract X. Now this means that the number that those who pass both subjects, we don't know. So we are subtracting it from this 25 so that we will be left with only maths over here. And we are subtracting it from this 30 so that we have only what science over here. Are we good? Now, after that, we add this to this, then equate it to the universal, then solve for X. Now, let's bring in the square or the rectangle that we put the circle in. Now, I have my circle, my rectangle now. Now, I have here to be mass 25. I have here to be science 30. I have my X here. I have my 25 minus X here. And I have my 30 minus X here. Now, this the box also has something that it does. It protects the circles inside. It makes them a whole. It put them together. Not only that, now we also write. You see, when we are in classroom and a test is going on, one or two instances, there can be an instance whereby after the test, the teacher comes to the class and says that, today Kofi is not in school. Kofi did not take part in the exams. Kofi did not take part in the maths exams and the science exams. Those people, they will come, they will be written in the box. So the question will state it clear that 5 people did not take part in the exams. 2 people did not take part in the exams. And those people will be outside the circle because they can't be in any part of the circle. If they are here, it means that they are part of maths. If they are here, it means they are part of science. So they should be outside the circle. That's why we write them at this side of the question. And also we make it known that the universal is written at the top over there. So that is the idea of Venn diagram. That is the idea of Venn diagram. So with this one, when we add this to this and equate it to 40, we will get the value of those who who passed both of the subjects, so that we will get the people who passed only maths and also that of what? Only science. So that is the idea. So these people, those who do not take part in the exams, will be here. Are we good? Now let's take a question. Let's continue this question. Let's assume that those who do not take none. Let me write none. None, they are 3. Meaning that the none, those who do not take any part of the test or whatever that we are talking about, they will be here 3. But when we are adding and to equate it to the universal, we shouldn't forget this. If you forget this, your answer will be plus or minus 3, which will be wrong. So we shouldn't forget these particular people over here. Are we good? So we are going to get this as 25 minus x plus this x. Then this one plus 30 minus x plus this 3. You see, those people are part of the student board, but just that they did not come to school. There could be any reason, so they have to be part of the school so that we will get the universal. Because after the test, we would want to know the number that passed maths, the number that passed science, the number that passed 2 of the subject that we did the test on, and also we would also want to know if someone was absent. And now we know that 3 was absent, so that 3 should be added to it before we get the whole student body to be what? 40. Are you okay? So when we add this and this will go out, so we'll get 58 minus x equal to 40. Are you okay? Then we'll continue to get minus s equals 40 minus 58. Then you're going to get s equals 18. When you work for, you get s equals. It means that the 18 people in the middle, they are the people who pass both subjects. As simple like that. Now let's bring the idea to let's bring the idea to the 3 set problem. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items, 5, 6, or let's say make it 7, 8, and we are sharing among 3 people. So we have Kofi here, we have Amma here, and we have another person here. So we will give, let's say we will give this one to this one, we'll give this to this, and we give this to that. But we are still having some to share. We are still having some to share. So we will say that, okay, then these 2 people, they Kofi and Amma, and let's say Yao. Kofi and Amma, the 2 of you, take this one. You understand? That is for Kofi and Amma. Take this one. And Amma and Yao, you also take this one. Amma and Yao also take one. Then Kofi and Amma and Yao. Then Kofi and Yao also take one. So let me write it here. That's Kofi and Amma. Then we have Amma and Yao also taking another one. Then another one will be for these 2 people. That is Amma and Yao. You see that after this and this and this are shared among them, this 2 is left. We can't share it for them. So what do we have to do? We have to make sure that that one will be in the middle. The sketch here has been, let's try to understand the sketch. I'm saying that what we are sharing, whatever that we are sharing, one Kofi takes one, Amma takes one, and Yao takes one. Now one goes for Kofi and Amma, one goes for Amma and Yao, and another one goes for Amma, Kofi and Yao. You understand? But we are left an additional 2. That 2 will be for them all. So let's try to put this in a diagram form. So if we have a diagram like this, we have one here, we have the other, then we have the other over here. So this is for Kofi, and this is for Amma, and this is for Yao. Are we good? So we are saying that Kofi is taking one, Amma is taking one, and Yao is taking one. Now, those ones are for them personally. So it's for them only. But we said that Kofi and Yao also took one. This also took one, and that also took one. The one over here is for Yao and Amma and Yao. The one here is for only Kofi and what? Amma. And the one here is also for what? Kofi and Yao. It's not for anybody again. But it was left with additional 2. And that 2 will be for all of them, because we don't have to share. Are we good? So that is the idea of the 3-set problem. So we just have to know that this side belongs to this line belongs to that, and that belongs to that. Now, When we have this, anytime we are working with this, and we are talking about an item here, we can't add Kofi to that. It's for only Kofi. If we come here, it's for only the two of them. If we come here, it's for only the two of them. So that is the idea that John Venn propounded about the Venn diagram. Very simple like that. Please, if you have any question on Venn diagram you want us to talk about, kindly let me know. You can send me a WhatsApp on the number on your screen. Then I'll make a live. Then I'll solve it, do the explanation, and let you know. But today the idea was to explain the idea of Venn diagram, and this is the idea that John Venn brought about. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. Thank you for watching my video. Remember to subscribe. See you again soon. Bye.